Okay, going into my room isn't anything too extravagant. We just have this little Nightmare Before Christmas door knocker that I got from a friend one year. But here is my actual room, and I'll do a quick little view of everything in here. Yeah, cool. One of the most important things about my room is my beautiful Master Sword. And it's just, it's one of my favorite things. And that's not the only Master Sword I have. I actually have another one, and I think it's from one of the other games. And so yeah, I'm pathetic. I have 2 Master Swords. But coming down, we have a figure of Jack Skellington, because Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my favorite movies of all time. And he's just holding some of my Legend of Zelda bracelets and some other bracelets that I have just because I didn't have room for them anywhere else. Going underneath that, Jack's little pumpkin, and then a little Groot that moves, a 3DS case, and then a wolf, and then right here, this is really pretty, I think. It's a little ring holder, and then this little jewelry box, which I think is so cool, actually makes a little noise. I want to open it. Hopefully I can get it. And then just a Christmas candle. Going in here, this is my closet. There's nothing really important about it. This poster, this actually huge. It's a Ratchet and Clank poster from when the movie actually came out. And one of my friends worked at the theater and he got this for me, and it was really cool, and I just keep it in my closet because it's the only place that I can put it. And then moving over, up here we have a Ocarina of Time, one of those holographic little picture frames. I don't know if you can see it moving. Underneath that, I have a Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword poster. And underneath that, I don't know if anybody knows who she was, Aishineko on DeviantArt, but now she is Katabura on Tumblr. She's one of my favorite internet artists, and this is her original character, Sky. And then over here, we have a poster of the beautiful game Kid Icarus Uprising. I love this one so much, and this poster is actually from a website called Club Nintendo. RIP. It doesn't exist anymore. And underneath that we have a beautiful cloth poster of my wife, Ryuko from Kill la Kill. I love her. She's a babe. She's my babe. She's my wife. I love her, and she's gonna be on my wall forever. And underneath that, you see my TV, which I don't actually use as much anymore because I have a PC now. But over here, we have some cute Mario coasters that I wish I could use more, but I don't have enough room for. They came with a lot of them. Okay, next to that, we just have a bunch of 3 random Pokemon cards that Keegan probably brought home to me. And then beside that, of course, we have the magnificent 8-bit Link amiibo displayed in its beautiful case. Next to him, I have a tomato. I say Riolu, some people say Riolu. I don't know what the proper pronunciation is, but who cares? And then right next to that, I have my beautiful but dirty, Wii U gamepad. It is the Legend of Zelda edition that came with Wind Waker, and I actually have the box. Oh, good God, I'm running out of breath. I've never talked this much in my entire life. Okay, next to all of that, I do have my cool little amiibo display. And then, just to finish off, this is my dresser, by the way. Just to finish this off, I have just a little Beats pill. And then next to that, I have an art book for Alice Madness Returns. And then above that, I have half of Ryuko's Scissor Blade, the one that Nui has from part of the anime. Here we have the amazing Legend of Zelda Symphony of the Goddess poster. I was able to go, oh God, I can't remember how long ago it was, but I actually went with some family members, and it was one of the most beautiful experiences of my whole life. Has anybody else seen it? I'd love to talk to other people who've also been to Symphony of the Goddess, because it's definitely one of my favorite experiences. Underneath that, we have just a little Phantom Hourglass poster, also from Club Nintendo, RIP. And then underneath that, just my little moon chair that has my book bag for school, and then some hats, and look what this one does. Hold on. I love it. It's super bright and obnoxious, but who cares? I love it. It's great. In the corner of my room, I have this little place that I put my plushies. We have the little dog from Kill la Kill that was given to me as a gift, and then another Riolu that was also given to me as a gift, Backpack Mario, and Espeon, I believe is his name. And then he actually holds my Apple Watch charger, so I put him there. And then right here, everything's fallen down, and I'm not even going to try to pick them up because they always fall down, but these were actually sold at Toys R Us, and they're just a little toy set. Okay, above that, I have a few other things. I have a little case that keeps all of my PSP Vita games, and then this old 3DS case that I used to hold my stuff in because my poor gold 3DS would get really scratched up. And then underneath that, I believe, is just a PS Vita case. And behind that, when Pokemon X and Y came out, if you pre-ordered it, you could get this little book with it, and so that's what I got when that came out. Okay, and next to all of that, of course, we have the beautiful and trusty Gamecube that was my childhood. Next to that, I'm trash. I have an 8-bit Link all packaged up just because I wanted to keep him like that, and I love the packaging. And then next to that, I just have an old book. I really like old books a lot. Dear God, please do not let me fall. Holy crap. Okay, up here we have just a little Hard Rock Cafe glass, this little jar that at my graduation party a bunch of my friends put notes in it, and then we have the packaging for the gold Mario Amiibo, and then this actually came with a special edition for one of the Halo games. I'm not sure which one. I believe it was Reach. And then, of course, the Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade, because that's one of my favorite games. And then, to watch over my whole room, is the Hylian Shield. Now, moving over here, I do have a scroll poster, but no scroll pieces, just the actual cloth poster of this amazing Legend of Zelda painting. I'm sure that you all have seen. It's very, very popular and very amazing. I love it so much. It captures every game so beautifully, and it's just, oh, I love it. And I was so glad that I was able to get a cloth poster of it. So next to that, we just have a lamp, and that's what I use for my lighting, actually, for all of my videos. I don't have anything fancy. But underneath there, this is one of my favorite gifts that I got from my aunt for my 18th birthday. And she just wrote a bunch of words that describe me, and she wrote, Zelda means warrior. This is important, I think, because Haley means hero. Don't miss the link. And she made that up. She's so clever. Okay, moving on to my bed, we'd have two lazy dogs and another lazy dog over there. But I didn't know where to put my MacBook, so I just left it there. It's got a little Poro decal and my iPad. And then I have this amazing little painting, and it's huge, and I asked for it from my sister. She's an artist. She's an amazing artist, and she painted me the little dialogue scene where you first meet Sans, because he's my favorite character in Undertale, and so I keep it there because I love it so much, and it's one of the first things you see when you walk into my room. Say hi, babies. Over here we just have a few of my little nerdy pillows. This is my favorite emoji that I use a lot, and then my Poro plushie, and then we have a Phantom Hourglass pillow, and then a little Finnegan plushie. Over here we have just a little Ratchet and Clank poster, and then above that I have my amazing Skyward Sword poster. This is the wall that I actually put most of my posters on because it's the only wall that I have the most room on. So starting up here, I do have a Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds poster, and then a beautiful Metal Gear Rising poster. And then underneath that, I have a Legend of Zelda Link's History Since 1987 poster that was also from Club Nintendo. Next to that, I have a Pokemon poster that has all of the original 151 characters. Next to that, I have this really cool Majora's Mask picture that was given to me as a gift. It was printed on top of a page from the dictionary. And then over here, this is the same poster as the 151 Pokemon. This is just the other side of it, and this side just has all of the games on it. Underneath that, I have this beautiful Twilight Princess poster, also from Club Nintendo. And then under that, it's just nothing important, just a little bin that holds some jackets and some clothes. And this is just my purse and some hand warmers because it's freaking cold. Isn't it cold outside, huh, babies? And then next to all of that, I have this little dinky Christmas tree, and all I have is this Legend of Zelda ornament. Okay, on this other dresser. That's just a few little things. I just have some lotions and some perfumes, and then Wisteria's little Amiibo reader that she lent me, and then a couple issues of Game Informer. I believe these are the 2 newest ones. And then I have some of these little figures, and of course my room would not be complete without an issue of Legend of Zelda Hyrule Historia, and then just a little action figure of Tails just chilling on the side. And over here I don't really have anything, but I do have these little drawings of different characters from Wind Waker that my sister drew for me. On top of the bookshelf I do have a few of my more expensive figures. I have the Real Action Heroes version of Ryuko, as well as her little Good Smile Company figure. And of course next to her I have the beautiful Satsuki standing on her pillar. Behind them I have an action figure of Lara Croft from the new Tomb Raider and my Mega Yarn Yoshi amiibo. Behind them I have a Play Arts Kai figure of Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2. And then in front of that I have this beautiful little statue of Little Mermaid that my Nana actually got me as a gift. And then back here in the dark I have Axel and his action figure from Kingdom Hearts 2, and in front of him I have a statue of Yoko from Gurren Lagann. Next to her I have a little Black Rock Shooter Figma, and then behind her I have just a random Sonic figure that was too big to put anywhere else. There's nothing really on this shelf that's too important. It's just where I keep my books and my different kinds of knickknacks. And in this little lunchbox back here, I actually have collected one of every single handheld Nintendo console. So I have one of everything. And I just have a few manga back here, and then a little pouch that holds your 3DS that I got from Club Nintendo, and some books. And then of course, Justine's book that I got signed by her when I met her. I'll put a little picture in from when I met her. That's one of the greatest days of my life. Okay, sorry, the lighting changed because these shelves were so dark. But anyway, on this shelf, I have all of my Amiibos. I actually have over 70 of them. Anyway, underneath that, I have what I think is my little shrine to the Legend of Zelda franchise. I have this cool little Wind Waker up here, and then I have this little statue of Mario that's able to hold your 3DS. Starting over here, I have this little figure of Link, and then behind him I have this just Legend of Zelda wallet. Yeah, next to him I have this little rock that holds this Master Sword. Next to that I have the Legend of Zelda DS Lite, which has seen better days. I have some of these buttons that my sister made for me. I just have some little figures from Minecraft that Keegan brought home from Toys R Us. And then next to that I have the beautiful Figma Link from Skyward Sword. And then behind him, I have the beautiful gold cartridge for Legend of Zelda. And then next to that, I just have these little blind box figures. And then behind them, I have this little case right here that holds 3DS games. And this is what it actually looks like on the inside. It's really cool. Next to that, I have this little Majora's Mask that came with the Good Smile Company figure of Link. And then behind that, I have this beautiful little postcard poster thing that came with the hardback game guide to A Link Between Worlds. Next to that I have this cool little Game Boy. I bought this one on Etsy. I had it specially made, and they put a little Triforce on the back, and it looks really cool. And it actually, if I can get it to come out, on the inside you can actually pull out a little game cartridge, which I think is really cool. Yeah, next to that I have this picture of me and my dad. I'm sitting in his lap, and you can't really see it, but he's holding an N64 controller, and I always tell people, you know, this is what started me. It's his fault. This is what started me into the video game community. This is where it all happened, where I started to fall in love, is when I was a very tiny little baby. And next to that, I have a little figure of Gurren Lagann, and then just some little tins that hold, you know, the nasty candy that Nintendo put out. I have the Hylian shield and the little mushroom, and then the Pac-Man machine. And I have this other little Legend of Zelda wallet over here. You know, I believe this was a gift. I think my sister got this for me, but I never drank it, and now I'm too terrified to open it. It's so old. And right here I have the little chest that came with A Link Between Worlds, and I believe it still makes the noise. Yep, and I have a weird little rock in there, but you can actually hold your games in there, which I think is really cool. I have the 3 little masks that come with the Good Smile Company Majora's Mask Link figure, and then underneath that I have a little Game Boy cartridge of Minish Cap and 4 swords. That's it for that shelf. There's just a little quick view of my Legend of Zelda shrine that I have. Moving over here, one of my favorite parts of my room, I'll actually start over here. This is a little "You Had Me at Wolf" sign that my Nana got me. A little letter for my birthday that one of my friends got me. A really old picture of me and my friends. And a Nightmare Before Christmas poster. Behind that, I'm going to try to get some good shots. I have this beautiful painting of Link that Wisteria actually painted for me when we were sophomores in high school. It was when I first met her, and she made this for me for my birthday, so it was really cool. I have some paper clips, a little heart container, and an ocarina. This was a card that my sister made for me, and it's actually really cool because if you've ever seen the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the Krusty Krab 2 was actually opened on my birthday, so she made this card for me. I have a little poop emoji keychain, and then I got a commission from one of my friends and she sent that in there. A picture of my baby and a picture of Axel from Kingdom Hearts that my sister drew for me too. And this amazing picture of Lewis this one actually, that was the commission. Right here I have my figures, the Good Smile Company, Majora's Mask Link, and the Wind Waker Link with all of their little doodads. And then some little Tsum Tsums, that's what they're called. I have the Judy Hopps and Groot that my sister got me. And over here, this is my beautiful monitor. It's an Asus monitor. It's nothing too extravagant. It was expensive, but you know, it's just a regular 1080p monitor. And then my beast of a computer that cost me so much money, but it was definitely worth it. I'll have a link in the description that shows everything that's actually in this for those of you that understand how to build computers. This is actually built for me. I have a speed build of this PC actually on my channel, and I'll link that down below too. Underneath it, I just have these 2 little diamond ore and redstone blocks from Minecraft. They're little night lights. Next to that, I have just this little bomb from Mario, a little Sonic figure, and then these pins that my sister got for me, but this is just from Gurren Lagann, Overwatch, and then PlayStation, and then Winston. Over here, nothing too extravagant. I do have a Master Ball, and then just this little heart emoji hacky sack, and then some ponytail holders. And then over here, back there is just what I hold my pens and pencils in. This is another Pokeball. I'm not sure what this one is, what this one's called, but I do have another Riolu in there too, just to keep him at my desk. And I have this Navi necklace that has her in a little bottle, and she actually glows in the dark, and another Pikachu. Now over here in the actual desk part, I do have a hardcover of the Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds game guide, and then the Legend of Zelda Monopoly game. And then my keyboard is nothing special. I'm actually borrowing it from a friend because I couldn't afford to buy a keyboard with everything else that I bought for my computer. But it's just a normal K120. And then over here I have the beautiful white PS4, the Destiny edition. This is my Wii U that is connected to the gamepad that's actually over there. And then just a little dongle for recording things on my phone. And then my beautiful mouse that actually matches all of my stuff. Here, let me actually turn on my computer. But yeah, my computer has LEDs on the inside and they're blue. Yeah, my mouse actually lights up blue, so I have everything matching right now. And then if I plug in my headset that I have sitting over here, they actually light up white. They're blue, but they're white and blue. And then right here, also to match my white and blue, more like silver and blue, I have my microphone. Okay, please ignore the cords. I'm sorry. I know, cable management. I'm sorry. The other side to Ryuko's scissor blade, and I love it. I keep it over here just so everybody can see it when they're sitting over at my desk. Okay, and over here I have my ticket from Symphony of the Goddesses framed. because I'm lame. And then I actually have my microphone hooked up here, and I'm gonna have to stand on a chair again, oh my god. So over here I have the little box that my SteelSeries mouse came in. I have the little sleeve to the special edition of Tomb Raider that came in. And under that I have the box that my Legend of Zelda Vans came in. And under that I have this old-timey typewriter because I love to write. Okay, next to that I have the tin that this Lara Croft action figure came in. And then next to that is actually my senior picture, and that's me, and that's Keegan back when he had really, really long hair. Beside that, I do have some of my pop figures, and then behind them I have a BB-8 plushie and this little glass penguin. I don't know how it got up there. And then above them I have a giant Link action figure that watches over my room. And then behind him I do have a Pokemon X and Y poster that I put back there because I thought the white just made it look too blank. And then beside him is nothing too extravagant. I have a painting that one of Natalie's friends made for me of Elsa and a bunch of boxes. I have a problem. When I get a new figure, I just want to keep the box forever, and a lot of these actually have their pieces in them, so that's probably good that I did that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This is my whole room. I really hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed showing it to you. If you're new here, please, I'd love it if you would subscribe down below and become part of the Nerd Herd. And oh my god, I forgot to show you guys. Hold on, really quick. When you lay down on my bed and you go to sleep, you're greeted by the beautiful Deadpool. This is a giant poster, and I had nowhere to put it because it was so huge, so it's on my ceiling, so he says goodnight to me. So again, don't forget to subscribe, please, and become part of my Nerd Herd. I love you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye!